Okay, so she's all back together. It's now early evening. I've had a bite to eat. Let's go for a test ride. Quite where we'll end up, I don't know. I don't have a proper camera mount for this thing, so you know, cable ties, the usual. So I'll pop my gear on and go to the fuel station and see how far we get. Right, let's get cracking. Forgot to mention, I'm on 478 miles at the minute. See how many more we can put on. Don't quite know what's going on there. Did it to me a little bit earlier as well. When the revs dropped down, it tried to give up and then started again. Now then. So, let's hope it's something minor. It could be because the batteries are so low and I've got the lights on. I dare say you can see the haze coming up from the engine. She is breathing a bit heavy, but we sort of thought she would. You know, it's well, after what we had to do to the piston to make it the right size, it wasn't going to fit properly, was it? Generally, she's riding better than she was. I think we'll leave it all turned off for a minute. We've done 12 miles. Leave the lights off, leave the ignition off, give it a moment and see if she'll fire back into life. Okay, so just stop for a quick little break and have a check around, see if anything's falling off. What are we up to now? Up to 512. So what's that? That's 34 miles we've done. Since stopped and ran with the lights off for a while, it seems, touch wood, seems to have sorted the job out. But it's getting to the time of day now where I'm going to need them on. I'm just not comfortable running without them. I already had like 3 people sort of half pull out on me in this short space of time. Naturally, all when the camera was turned off. You can probably see she's all a bit hazy because it is breathing heavy. But like I said, we knew it would. Top end generally seems to be oil tight. She has developed a new leak on the crankcase. Don't know if you can see there. It's a bit of a damp bit. Wasn't doing that before. Is now. But yeah, apart from that, we sort of seem okay. It's done the usual. Just while I've been parked here a couple of minutes, just giving a little drip out of the gearbox or primary, whichever it happens to be. Could even be the oil that's sat on top of the gearbox that's been kicked out the breather pipe. Down there, or as it started doing the other day, the oil tank started to have a slight bit of a leak. I think yeah, you can get in there. Just another job on the list. Just where the studs go in the bottom of the gearbox. They've just started weeping. But yeah, these are all things, all part of old motorbikes. But she's running okay. She's running better than she has done. But you know, the valves are fastened in the cylinder head on this one, so yeah, it's not going to run any worse, is it? But yeah, we're getting there. Right. I'll let this thing cool down for a minute, do a couple of little checks, and then we shall start heading on. Well, at a cursory glance, everything seems to be okay. Nothing too untoward. Yeah, so I think it's time to carry on. And that way. Yes. That way. Okay, so we are 86 miles into the test ride. Everything's still sort of going well, still breathing a bit heavy, chucking a bit of oil out the breather. But the main issue is the brake lever. It's decided to come loose in its default position straight down. I've gone to grab it a few times and I've missed. So I've pulled up somewhere I can borrow a screwdriver and have a cup of tea. And yeah, we'll sort that and we'll carry on. Okay, well, we made our test ride. Can you see the odometer? Who knows? There we go. We've done 110 miles on her. She's sort of run okay. She started to lose a little bit of pace. So I dare say the little piston bodge that I did might not do the job. Well, we can take the top off and have another look. I'm sure we can come up with an answer somehow. Keep it running one way or another. Oh, flipping out. This camera is terrible in low light. There we go. Yeah. I said, yeah, it's losing a bit of pace, but what we'll do, it's blooming late tonight now, so we'll leave it to sit there till she goes cold at some point in the next few days. have a look at it, see what's going on, and possibly come up with another solution for worn out bores and pistons. But you know, we'll do what we do and we'll keep it running one way or another. Right, I'm going to lock up and go inside. Right, thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Ta-da.